Hi traders, welcome to this quick demo video of how to install Alerts Pro onto a MetaTrader account. First of all, you need to know what sort of user you are. So if you're not sure whether you've got what sort of access rights you have, go to the control panel in Windows, go to user accounts. If your mouse works, which mine really doesn't work very well at the moment, and you'll see here this badge saying Crispin, that's your name, your username, and your what sort of user rights you have. I'm an administrator, so I can do all kinds of stuff on my machine that I want to. If you're a user with standard non-elevated rights, you need to install in a specific location, which is on your hard drive. So go to local disk C or whatever it is on your machine, and you'll see a users folder. Go into the users folder and you'll see your name. So open that folder up, and if you want to, create a new folder in here and name it whatever you want. I've created one called Alerts Pro already, and I've pointed the installer, which that you get a link in the email which is sent to you after you've ordered it, and just point the installer to this folder location. So, and you'll end up with this executable jar file here called Alerts Pro. Next thing to do is just work out where your MT4 files folder is, and that's pretty straightforward, because if you click open data folder, it will take you straight into the MT4 file structure, and the MT4 files folder is always under MQL4, and there it is there. So you can see that path there, local disk, IBM preload program files, the name of your MetaTrader installation, and MQL4 files. That's the location you need to remember. So if you want, use the snipping tool in Windows just to kind of snip that little bit of information there, and so keep that handy somewhere, stick it somewhere in the corner of your monitor or whatever. And what we're now going to do is go back to that Alerts Pro folder, and we're going to double click the Alerts Pro executable jar file. We're going to enter our username and password, which was supplied when we purchased the product. And what you'll see now is this has come up with a little error message saying it can't read the file because it doesn't know where to look, basically. So if you click OK, you'll see this file navigator utility up here. If you set modify MT4 file folder, you'll see a file chooser pop up. Go to your folder, which we identified here. So C, in my case, IBM preload. Open that up. Program files, ODL MetaTrader 4. MQL4 files, and open that, save that data path, and that is kind of done. So next bit is move the Alerts Pro icon where you want it on top of MT4. Now load a chart which has got Alerts Pro capability. So MACD Turbo has, go to the inputs, make sure that use Alerts Pro is true, and I'm going to turn alerts off actually on the MACD Turbo tool, because otherwise it will annoy me. Okay, so now that I'm talking about MT4 based alerts, not Java based alerts, which is how the Alerts Pro system works. So now if you click on the FXA Alerts Pro icon, you'll now get this dialog box coming up, and then if we go to alert controls, if you get that error again, just ignore it. So it's picked that dialog up. Now enable the MACD Turbo system, click alert, symbol, name, time frame. These are your audio clip controls, and the condition, time. And if you've got other products, enable those too. Obviously they need to be running on a chart, so make sure they're running on the specific charts that you want to monitor for alert conditions. And if you're running a symbol suffix, make sure that symbol suffix is in here. A symbol suffix is where the broker is quoting their assets as, say for example, this is dollar Swiss franc. They'll quote it as USD CHF, and then there'll be a suffix after it, which may be typically about 3 letters. So GFX or whatever. If that's the case, just enter that suffix data in there. So if it was GFX, enter GFX. We're not running a suffix, so we don't need to do that. And that's kind of it. You can scan around and try and force alerts. At the moment, we're not going to see much going on until we get some kind of crossover condition on this data here. So basically, guys, that's the installation complete. So then obviously load up the system onto several different charts with the indicators enabled. Make sure that obviously you've got your alerts pro set to true, and when an alert condition is created, the indicators will write the alert condition to the underlying file structure, which is constantly being read up here by the alerts pro system. That orange bar means it's scanning all the time, waiting for an alert condition. And you can check your file path as well up here if you want to. You can also look at the alert history, but as there's no alert history at the moment, you'll get a read history file error because no history file's being created, but that gets created automatically when an alert's created. And that's it basically. So just sit tight and wait for some alerts to be generated. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching.